Hi, it's Tania from Tatty Treasures. I have now got just over 500 subscribers, so thank you very much. So I'm going to do a 500 subscriber giveaway. So I've been busy last week making these flower fairy sets up. This is the yellow set. I've done a purple, a blue, a pink, a red and a green, and today we're going to make a white set, which will then be the giveaway. So this is the yellow set. So there's a journal card. I've backed it with that lovely paper from Ali, the Cockney Crafter. It's on really nice card. It's on like a linen card, and then I've backed it with a coffee stained digital. Then I've done a large postage stamp. Just put a little stamp across there, and again I've backed it. Done this little side pocket. It's backed. So that can be a movable pocket or it can be stuck in. Then I've done this tag. Then this little pocket. Then these, can't remember who I got those from. I will put the link in the description, but they are from Paper Daisy journals. I will put her link in. These are beautiful pressed flowers, and so they're really very nice. They've come out lovely. And then this is from Puddle. That's like digital pressed flowers, so that's that. And then there's a notebook, and it's got blueberry tea stained paper. It's really nice. I don't know if you can pick that up. Yeah, it's got a lovely colour to it. And then I've just backed it at the back just to give it a bit of stability. So that's the set. I'm just going to pause and get my mat on and get myself a bit organised. I did make these at the beginning of last week, so I'm going to have to keep them out to refer to them to remember how I made them. So I should be back in a tick. Right, I'm back. So start off easy and make the journal card. So these are the pages from obviously the flower book. I did show it on, I should have got it out. I did show it on a haul video. I'm just groping about. So it's this one. When I saw it on Amazon, I really didn't realise it was a tiny one, but it's quite small. It's just under 6 by just under 5. So yeah, it's a flower fairy treasury, Cicely Mary Barker. There's quite a lot of pictures in, like I say, I've made, well, this will be the 7th set, and I've still got some of the winter ones which I shall save and do something with them in the winter. So I shall put my glasses on to start with. So I'll just cut this out, go around this outer edge, try and keep that black line in. So the Lady Smock Fairy, she's very pretty fairy. So there's some absolutely beautiful pictures in it. It was nice to look through it and stuff. I've not seen one for years. My mum's got a set of the plates. Well, I think she's got a couple of sets, and she's got one of those, I think, plate shelves or something. They go, you know, across the top of your your wall. And she's got one of those. So I'm using this lovely green card. This is a linen card. It's really very nice. It's got nice texture to it. This is from Amazon. And they do quite a lot of colours. I've got it in the cream and I've got it in the brown as well. But there's about 20 different colours. I think you can get 10 sheets. I can't remember how much it is. Right, I'm not going to use the dark one. I'm going to go for the gathered twigs for this one. So I'll just ink it around. And then, yeah, back to my mum and the fairies. And she's also got the little figurines and the plant pot things, and they've got like, oh, look at that. That is the only thing with this book. You do lose one at the back. Oh, I should have turned this glue upside down. It is a new bottle, but I've filled up my fine nibbed things, so I ended up getting 2 small bottles of Fabricite because 2 small ones worked out cheaper than getting a big one. And I did think, well, getting 2 small ones, it might stop it from going gunky. Because I might have used it before it gunks up. So I'm just going to place that on there. And I'm going to try and cut it and leave the same kind of edge. Sorry, I'm just out of view. Just using my lovely new cutter. Okay, like that. So I'll just ink around that. Let's have a look what kind of view. Oh, that's fine. So the sun's come out now. It's like just gone dinner now. It's quite a misty start, but sun's broken out now. Hopefully it's something to have been like that in the mornings, and then by tea time it's really very warm. So I've got to see if I can use some of these scraps on. I'm going to use the Fabricite because it is all quite thick card. I wouldn't trust the glue stick. Right, pop that on there. Check out, just move that back. Not to be sliding. I think I'd have probably been better doing it from this side. A good old press down. I shall just go around with my scissors. That's it. Give it an ink round so we can either the joining of the paper. That's it. So that is the journal card. I'll put that there. And we'll do the stamp. So it looks like I backed that on the cream card and then the green card. And then the tea stained or coffee stained. And say the kit from Ali, it's coffee and tea, so I think I did print out the coffee ones actually. That one what I've just used, that was printed on the white card, and I have printed some on the cream card as well. So on the cream it's a really rich colour. I do prefer it on the cream, but the cream card and paper is a lot more expensive than the white, so I try and limit myself to how much creaming that I use. Right, I'm going to do the same again after I've inked it. And so now I've thought what to do with it, it's pretty quick to make it up. It's when you make the first one. Oh, because they're both white. Oh, I like this little elf boy, but she's so pretty. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's such a shame. I think I'll have to buy it again. I wish, really, before I started cutting into it, I should have got 2 sets and then made sure that I used each side, because it wasn't a lot of money. It was only a few pounds. Whether it's gone up in price or not, because it seems to be that every book that I normally use, the price has gone up. But I'm guessing that's because, you know, places haven't been open. Obviously people aren't going to, you know, wherever they pick the books up from, either sales or house clearances or, you know, whatever. So obviously because there's not got as many, they've obviously hiked the prices up. You know, when you've got lots, you can sell things pretty cheap. So I've not been able to get hold of a Edith Oldham book since lockdown. I think the price went up to about £60 and then it came down to about 35, and then the last time I looked excuse me, it was about 29. Yeah, far too expensive. I was speaking to somebody in America the other week. They managed to pick one up for $15, which that's, you know, that's not too bad. But luckily I had got 2, but I'm not ready to do any more Edith Oldham stuff at the moment. I do want to try and get some more Edith things in through the summer. So I do love doing the envelope journals and the folios with Edith. Right, I'll just chop that off. So it's probably about right. Where's my... I did get some decored scissors. They're not the greatest, and I'm not the greatest at doing it either. If you bring them too far back, they seem to like lock. I think I've gone really wonky halfway down. Yeah, I find this quite difficult. Oh, that's... I'll end up with no side left. Bring that in a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. Right. So just try and ink around that a little bit. And then I shall just put paper on the back of that one because it's already got piles of paper on. Right, I'll just get the edge. How tall is that? So it's about 5, so if I do it about 4.5, so I just want to do it in the middle, by just under 4, so I'll do 3.5, and that should sit in the middle nice. So yeah, just ink it round. I think I'll just use my glue stick for this bit. Yep. Then I shall get my stamp out and just put a stamp marking across it. And that's that one finished. Oh, that's a bit too much over. Put anything at the back of that? No, I didn't know if I put a little stamp at the back or not. Right, let's get my archival out. And then I've got a little stamp here. I'll do it across that bit. Yeah. Just give it a quick wipe because I will totally forget about it and it won't get done. So leave that on there to dry. Right, so that's that one done. So I'll put that over there. What shall we do next? I shall do the tag one. That's a pretty one for a tag. Pear Blossom Fairy. We've had lots of blossom on our apple tree this year, so I think we'll get quite a bit off. Saying last year the tree was top heavy, and we ended up having to like stake it up because I think it would have ended up snapping with the way it. And we only planted it about 5 years ago, and it's becoming a nice tree. I think it does need a good is it pruning or lobbing or something this year. So I don't think it's really had a good cut down since we've had it. So when I said the other day about the wood had come, I'm sure I've mentioned it before, just over 2 years ago, We had a fish pond in the garden. It was probably, oh, I don't know, 4 foot by 2-3 foot type of thing. And we'd had it for, say, 5-6 years. And we'd got some shabunkins in it. And every year we'd had lay frog spawn. And the birds would come and drink, you know, from it and stuff. And we, you know, we really enjoyed having it there. And my partner decided that he wanted, you know, a bigger one. The fish was getting a bit big and stuff. So he ended up digging that one out, and his friend took the fish to keep them in his pond. You know, I got sorted out for a new pond. And, you know, my partner kept saying the kind of measurements it was going to be, and I'm like, yeah, fine. Didn't really take much notice of him. And, yeah, he dug up half of our garden. I mean, we've not got a big garden, but, yeah, it's literally took half of the garden. And he did that in the spring. And then that springtime we looked at, because it needed like an underlay and then the liner. And he'd not really thought about how much it was going to be and stuff. Anyway, it ended up being a lot more than we'd saved for, kind of thing. So it didn't get done last year. And then right at the beginning of the year, this year, so we ended up like with no garden last summer. Because it's just got a big hole in it, and obviously it's filled up with, you know, rainwater and stuff, so it's just a big sludgy hole. Yeah, so at the beginning of the year he got the underlay and the liner, and then he had to get a pump. So we got that, and I'm just looking for some white cord. Let me just cut this first. Put that over. There. Yeah, and he's built up a waterfall thing. My mum and dad, I can't remember what my mum and dad done. She'd had her decking took up, and I think she's had like paving stones, because she was fed up of having to get, you know, down on her hands and knees painting this decking, so she wanted something a bit more, you know, what you'd not got to bother with. So she got some stone left and stuff, and it was enough to go around the pond. So he's put all that in, and he went to get some fish the other day. So it still needs a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of planting and stuff. So the wood has come for the deckings. So on one side it's going to be the pond, and then at the top the decking will go up to the pond. So in theory it sounds lovely, but we shall see. And say up to yet he's done an absolutely fantastic job. He's quite surprised me, because he's not is not a DIYer. So I can't see it being done this year, but hopefully by next year we'll have a garden. So it'd be so nice having the sound of running water. I do like being near water. So I'm thinking I'd like some kind of seating, what's, I don't know, like shaded. But I fancy having like a table up there that maybe I could sit in and craft up there, which would be absolutely lovely. Right, so I've just put that, I don't know what you call that, a tabby bit on there, just for a bit of interest. So make a hole. Ooh, that's a tough one. And then pop this in. Should decorate them at the end because I've not actually pulled out any lace or anything, so I'll do that right at the end. Oh, get back in, that's it. So that's that. I have got some string to hand. Sorry if I've just knocked the camera. Let me just check that. Yeah, it's fine. So yeah, it unfortunately he's just had his weekend off this weekend, and he will be working this weekend. So I imagine Wednesday, when it's his day off, he'll get cracked on with that. But the weather's not been great. We've had like a few days of, oh, it's absolutely red hot, and then it's gone quite cool. So I'm going to do this little pocket next. Oh, I need to back that, don't I? Silly me. I should just put I think on that one I did cover the whole lot. I'd totally forgotten about that. So let's just cut this down. So yeah, we've just got some shabumpkins in it, because he does want as a koi carp, but he wants to wait till next year to get them, because he says that the water's best, you know, like maturing and, I don't know, creating its own, I don't know, not fungi, but something anyway. So that's that. But there's a lady at work, and she's got a pond, and she says like she will have room to take the shabumpkins next year, so they'll have somewhere to go. But we shall see. I mean, we might end up with them for a couple of years, because at the moment we've got no shadow or anything. Everything's in like a little downstairs room. It's kind of a room off the kitchen, and we use that as like a shed. But yeah, we want a shed up there and things. So it probably won't be next year. But like I say, it'll be just nice having somewhere to sit. So when it is done, I will take I mean, the other side of the garden won't be done, but I don't have to show you that bit. I'll just show you the nice bit. So yeah, I will do a video. And you can have a look. So I think I did that. I probably need another piece of cream actually. I don't think that'll be long enough. Right, let me get another piece of cream out. Right, so this is just under 4, so I'd want it let's try 9. And what is it across? So we'll go 3. Oh, it's just got quite warm in here now. I think the sun's just starting to come across. Probably by the time I've done this video it'll be full sun. So I'm just gonna fold that over. Just got my bone folder. That's that. Give it an ink round. So yeah, I will make another video for the giveaway, but I just thought we'll make it together, and then you can see how I put it together. The other sets that I've made, I think oh dear, this might be too thick actually. Oh, it just went down my top. I'll find that later. But I'm like, oh, how's that got there? Right, I'm guessing I actually made that with the coffee paper. Didn't realise that. Oh well. Oh, totally lost my train of thought. Yes, I'm going to try and get the other sets in the shop by the end of the week. And I shall probably do another video and put it out at the same time as this one goes up. But yeah, I've got a really good question that I want answering for the giveaway is the entry. So I thought, because I've kind of got to know a few people who's subscribed, but it'd be nice just to know a little bit more, for the fact of being able to remember who's who and things like that. And then I can think, oh yeah, such and such, she likes blah blah or something. It kind of just helps me remember who's who and what I've said to who and stuff. So it just makes it a little bit more personal. So like last giveaway, I did, the face-to-face and answered questions. So I thought this time it would be nice to just share something, something about yourself, either, where are you from, or it'd be nice to know like what kind of crafting you do, or does that fit flush now? I don't know if people who are watching are experienced, what kind of level that they're at, because you know, I would say the videos that I've been doing are more just sharing of an idea, not actually proper tutorials. So it'd be nice to know, you know, who my audience is, kind of thing. I think that's what I wanted to say. I think it was all a bit spluttery, wasn't it? So yeah, I will say it on the giveaway anyway. So just check that, and that goes in. Yeah, that fits fine. Get my corner rounder, just round those off a little bit. And again, I shall just put the bow on it at the end. So that's that one. Can't believe how fast I'm getting them done. Might have a look at the timing out, because the next one is obviously the tag booklet and the notebook, so I might actually do that in a second part. Let's have a look. Yeah, so I think need to decorate that one and that one, so I'll do that now, and then I shall make part 2 for the rest of them, because otherwise they take forever to load up on YouTube. So I'll just cut this out. So I want a bow and some pearl trim. Yep, gosh, that's a bit long. Just know that camera again. I have to put my camera in a different position. Maybe it is just a little bit too low for not knocking it, because I don't normally knock it. And then, oof, I can't get my lid on. So, just stand up and grab some lace. Right. So I shall just put that on the corner there, and I've decorated them. They're more the same. It just makes it easier when you're doing them in multiples. So that's that one. Then once bit of lace. I have just ordered some more. I don't own a lot, so we shall go with that one. But I'm best just having a metre of this and a metre of that. I know it does work out more expensive, but for the amount I use, it wouldn't be worth me having it in any bigger quantity, and I'd get bored if I was just, you know, when I did use it. Dear, if I used, you know, the same stuff. Because with my my dream catchers, you know, all my ribbons and stuff, I buy in big quantity, because I get through a lot. Just I'll put the glue across here. It's easier than trying to get it at the back of the pearls. I don't think I've got the end there. That's it. size there. Let's just try and cut that. There's just a little bit of thread off that pearl. Oh, come on. That's it. That's it. Same as on this side. That's it. So that's that. So we've done 4 pieces. There we go. So I'm going to upload this and then I shall come back and do part 2. And then I shall do part 3, which will be then the giveaway. So I'll see you in a bit. I'm going to go and get a cup of tea and open the window for 10 minutes.